What's the deal? What goes on, chat? What up? Hey, W Casino FX, thank you for the 6 months. That's dope. Back LEDs off. Yeah, I think it's either broken or something with the power supply. I think that power shit is bad. One of the two, but if it's broken, oh well. We'll get another one. It took me about an hour to set it up, so I'll have to redo it. Hold on a second, chat. Thank you. All right, gang. Can you guys hear me? Give me a fuck you haters. All right, perfect. Time for a new headset. Yes, it is. Something went wrong with this one, so yeah, time for a new one. It is, yo, it is pouring outside. My fucking pool is overflowing. Like, I got a bigger pool than Kanye now. I just don't have a backyard. Can hear you. Mic is clear though. First time hearing you and Don's in New York. What up? What's the deal? All right, how many we got here? Almost 300? Breakdown. Let's break it down. All right. Daily. Ooh, daily closed bearish, but let's see where it closed bearish at. It closed bearish respecting the most recent resistance turned support. So if it closed above the most recent and it closed support in this level across the board, above which we tend to drive up, can we make a bottom wick and then flip bullish? Let's see. The weekly's opened up with a top wick here, huh? Very, very interesting. The daily level is very interesting across the board as well. What's up? How can I help you? Let's get back to it. See a couple of interesting levels that we could recheck that before driving up. 1954, 1957. I also see a level here. We got 1965, 692. I think if we can close above there, we'll end up riding up. If we close strongly bullish, we'll at least get up to 65, 692. Now, I won't be looking for sells at 65, 692. I will be looking for buys above it or buys into it. Area we can range at, but ultimately, I believe once we get there, we'll end up driving up. No. Okay, so we're looking for the market to reject somewhere at around 1957.17, maybe close respecting 57 as support. If it can do that, then we might look for bottom wicks on a small time frame down to 54 before taking the buys up. If not, we might look for sells coming down here into the range. What time is it? 8:13. Let's see how the 15 closes here. If we get a top wick here, let's see. The issue here is the hourly. The previous hourly didn't really. Oh, can we reject here? I want to see if the 15 closes below here. If 15 can close below 58.85. Wick up to roughly 59.5. I will look for sells down to 57.2. But we would have to close here with a bottom wick right now on the 15 in 30 seconds. And we would have to open up with a top wick up to 59. 59.5 roughly, 59.15. And no bottom wick here. Oh, there's a bottom wick here. Look at that. Pulled back. All right, let's see. Can we get a top wick here? Ooh, this was the 4-hour flip. Hey gang. All right. So sorry, kids call. Um, if we were here maybe on the 30 or the 15, that might have been enough of a top wick. Overall, I still want to come back and tap 59.15 before driving down. That's why I'm not taking any positions here. I was looking for a top wick here, but didn't really come up high enough. Now that we've got a bottom, kind of forced to wait on this candle to close. At any moment we can drive up, flip on the 30, and then you're holding support here on the 30 and the hourly if we flip bullish. So let's see if the though closes like this. This would also be the 4-hour close like this. And if the 4-hour closes like this and the hourly close like this, we're looking for a top hourly candle roughly to 1960.7. And once we get that, we're looking to drive down. If this candle ends up closing bullish, right? If this candle closes I'm talking about the hourly. If the hourly flips here and ends up closing something like this. Let's see what the 4-hour would be. Yeah, that would flip the 4-hour. Right, so if the hourly flips bullish here, it would flip the 4-hour. And if we close bullish here on the 4-hour and the hourly, I'm looking for a bottom wick here to roughly 57 to 57, ideally even lower, ideally to like 57 flat. So we can have an entry, and if this is what happens off the beginning of the next hourly candle after closing bullish, if we just start driving down here, I'm taking buys as soon as we tap 57 to continue up in range. So it's going to be huge if this candle closes doji or bullish or bearish. It's going to determine the rest of our range, or the rest of our session, the hour and a half at the end of this hour close in about 40 minutes, right? But if we close right where we are right now, we end up ranging here on the 5-minute for a little while and then close where we are. We're going to have some sells. Mike sometimes cutting out better than the last days. Yes, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the Astro A50s, the new ones. I think my kids have just been throwing these around. We don't flip in the 4-hour closes like this. We're just very simply looking for a small, not a huge stop wick. We need a small top wick probably to, as I was saying earlier. And we'll be good to go to finish off our closing off pretty strongly bearish, right? And especially if it opens up with a top wick, or when a bullish first. So if it opens up like this, this is pretty simple, right? Somewhere here, you're taking an entry and you're looking to finish the range off. Give me 1 second, chat. I think my kids are killing each other. Hold on. Well, so the kids have a bunk bed, and the one that's on top hid her candy there, and the baby climbed up on top, found the candy, and she's sitting in the corner on the top of the bunk, just chewing up all the Skittles. So they just started a war over there from bunk to bunk. She ate all my Skittles. Hold on. Here's the thing, chat. The way I look at it, I would rather go and solve the issue for my kids' sake than if my wife goes to solve the issue. Right? Because I love them. So, for their sake, I go to solve the issue. I'd be like, y'all better shut up before mom comes in here. Oh, she loves him. She's just the disciplinarian. Right? She walks in there, I'd be like, I tried. I walk right out. I don't even wait for what's about to happen. Shalom. Softy, for real. Yeah. I am. My daughters, I am. They got me whipped around their finger. Word, I'd be scared too. I walk right the fuck out. Damn, Bougie, you got some big bowls. This guy always has big bowls. Look at that shit. How big is that bowl? He's hiding it. Got some big bowls, bro. I know what I'm gonna get you for Christmas. I'm gonna get you some bigger bowls. I guess I got to commend you for taking on Asian session. You're doing the unwanted redheaded stepchild. Time for gold. Thanks for sharing knowledge. Yes, sir. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate the $5. Travis got 5 on it. And 15 made a steal. Ooh, 15 actually came up to where we wanted it to. Nice. If it only did that at the beginning of the game, or making that bottom wick, I think we would be in there. That's your advantage point right there, 13 pips. The thing is, after since it made the bottom wick first and started coming up, okay. Typically, if it does that, it would be the 1 hour flip, right? And that would have been the 1 hour flipping bullish. That's why I'm not in there on the 15 because it made that bottom wick first. You normally trade Asian? I normally trade New York and Asian session. That's right. Lion water bowl. Yeah. Do you look at the 1 minute during Asian? No, the only time I look at the 1 minute is when we're trolling somebody or when we're in a trade. I don't know why. No, the only time we'll look at the 1 minute, honestly, for trading is when there's news. So yesterday, looked at the 1 minute for the re-break of the high. You have the initial push, you had a pullback, and then you had a re-break. And it was sometimes it happens so quick on the news candles that it's tough to tell on the 5 minutes. So I jump onto the 1 to just watch how the news is playing out. And that's what I did yesterday and took the re-break of the push. Other than that, no, it's typically like 4 hour, 1 hour, 30, 15, 5. Just roll through them. Yeah, let's see what happens. I think we really want to see through. Here's a 30 closing bear. But the hourly's never closed below yet. This is the first hourly coming down. Excuse me. And at any moment, yeah, this 30 could flip up, but the hourly can. Let's see how this next 30 opens, right? Because now the 15 is closing bull. I would much rather if we get a bearish 15 closure here now, then I can expect the 30 to bring us down. But we got a bullish 15 closure. Even though the 30's closed bear below the range, this could just be the bottom wick once again to take us up, break the previous candle high, and that will be the hourly flipping bullish and respecting the support at 1959.47. If that happens, the 4 hour will close bullish. Donler, I doubt it. Like, busy. He's been moving. I can imagine. It's a lot of shit to do. Absolutely fucking killing it. No one's doing what he's doing. Nobody. So, what's the deal, chat? How'd you guys do today? Any positions in the morning? New York session? Anyone? Anyone catch anything in Asian already? Since we've been here? Gotta have, like, positions in already into Asian. Secured 20 last night. Happy with it? Dope. On gold. 27 pips on gold. Nice. That's more than me. More than me this morning. Yeah. The news, I think, was pretty simple play today. 40 pips yesterday. Damn, call it a week. So the 30 cent. Yo. And you guys are securing a lot of pips. You have a session bias? Yes. I'm overall bearish, but I'm bearish with the understanding that as soon as we break these lows, we're grabbing orders to come up. I think we still have to come down to 54, but at 54, I'm expecting support to be formed to come up because we never closed below support on the daily. We closed respecting. So I truly believe that us driving down right now on the day, we closed bearish today. Right? I think what we're doing right now is just creating a bottom wick so we can do this. That's what I think is happening on the daily. And then we'll make a decision somewhere here. Maybe we're coming down somewhere here, maybe a steeper bottom wick like this. That's why I'm immediately looking for sells right now, understanding we could turn it very, very soon. Remember Wix's first live stream? That's funny. Yeah, I hopped on. I think for a little while we were like, why is this not working? How do I work this? How do I get this to work? How do I do trading view? 15K subs, almost 20K. Yeah, we're almost at 20. Just hit 19. I think we would have been there already if we were doing New York. New York's kind of like the cheat code of streaming because that's where most of the audience is.
Just give me the light.
How's the back? Thank you for asking. Yo, I had a really rough night. I had a hard time sleeping last night. For real. And then the kids came and they're like, no, come to us. We want you to sleep with us. So I went to the kids' room and I put the baby to sleep and she fell asleep with her arm across my forehead, and I was like, all right, not gonna go her up, let her just have the forehead. And then by the time I wake up 5:30, baby had her knee right into my jaw, and the middle one literally had her toes like somewhere on my forehead. I was like, "You girls are comfortable?" They're like, "Yeah." Sorry. Straight up doctor.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
You rip my fire end. That should go on the list. You rip my fire end. What if I got both back problems and gas problems? That's a double whammy. You all messed up then. As we're coming down here. Activated charcoal. Hey, you know about that, huh? You said yesterday that the pain doesn't go away overnight. You want to see a doctor? We talked about yesterday on stream. Yeah, it's gotten a lot better. Like, I woke up and it felt a lot better. I just had a rough night of sleep. I barely slept. Thinking it was either like nerve or like something with a nerve, or maybe just muscle strain or something. Man's got stretched out. It's true. Got stretched out. Yo, top Wicks. Yeah, green is meds. What? What did green say? What did green say? People get stretched all the time. Yeah, this market stretches most of you. Wicks got blown out. Probably would have been more respectable. Yo, Dill. I'm not the one with the bloody poom poom. You are. Like getting their back blown out. Still got that bloody poom poom, y'all. Taking them back shots. Chat slowed down real quick. They're like, I'm not touching this conversation. I had some shit to say. I was gonna troll. I was gonna be out of pocket. But this bloody poom poom conversation, I'm putting my chat on pause right now. I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna wait for this. I'm gonna wait for this topic to pass. I'm gonna wait for this to dissipate like the wind. Once it's over, I'm back to trolling. I see you. I see how you guys are thinking. You're over there like, this motherfucker doesn't know how to trade. I'm not gonna press enter right now. I'm gonna wait for this conversation to kind of pass. Fucking hell. We still bears for the day? Yeah. I mean, my bias, like, overall, we're going to come up today. But initially, I think we're going to come down before we come up. Any advice on someone down 8% on his live funded account? You question mark Quixnay. Yes. Use the fucking space bar. Yo. Fucking pouring outside. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking for some sells here on the 4-hour close in about 15 minutes. Maybe 9:05, 9:10. To see if we can come down towards 54. At 54 before rejecting up. So if this 4-hour close is bearish like this, we're going to look for a top wick on the next 4-hour. And what we really want, we want the next hourly candle in 15 minutes here to open up with a top wick without making a bottom wick first. That's what we really want. Rupee to peso, who trades that? The trolls. The trolls do that. It's my theme music, chat. I got my own theme music. All I got right now is toot 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 toot. That's all I got so far. I hope you ladies. Oh, I roll myself that Jamaican joint. You are ending. This is a hybrid. Yeah. Saliva all day. True. Do you only smoke at a certain time during the day? Sure. Yeah, that's so negative. Ooh, perfect. I think my cats are eating mine when I go to sleep. You should teach them to smoke it. Actually, you should teach them to roll it. That way y'all can smoke together. Cheap ass cats. It's wild. I wish I could show it to you guys. It's literally, it's pouring mad hard, and my whole yard is a fucking pool. Words never break you. Is that a question? Is that like a statement? Are you dropping wisdom on us? Give me a compliment. Are we peeping game at the moment? Wisdom, positivity, Wix, love it. Love it. Damn, you guys are wisdomizing today, huh? A lot of wisdomizing going on. I like to wisdomize when I smoke. Time to support the Wix, man. Hell yeah, drop a like, sub to the channel, chat. Let's go. We got 7 minutes for the 4-hour close. Sub to the channel, drop a like if we can. Before the 4-hour close, I won't go smoke. We hit 19K subs. Yes, we did. Thank you. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much. 19K subs just doing the Asian session. That's it. Yeah, it's cool. 1 hour will close bear. Realistically, we just want the next 1 hour probably just to break the previous 1 hour high. Yeah, I got a question for you. When I do this, can you hear my actual voice and the deep voice? Like when I talk like this, you hear both voices? Or just the deep voice? Yeah, both, right? Gotta figure that out. Echo with both, huh? Ah, normal voice for you, but that's I think that's what's going on. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's a rabbit hole voice. I mean, we can do one of these. This works? We just do a whole stream like this. Oh, yeah. I don't know why you hear me. Alright. Let's turn it off. Wait, what about like this? Is it doubling? Right now, is it doubling? Wait, yes, no. How about now? Right now, do you hear double or no? Click on hear yourself, like disable it. I have it disabled. Only just regular. It sucks. Weird. It's not how it's supposed to work. I always wondered, can you hear yourself on the mic? Yeah, I have a button that lets me hear myself if I want to. But it gets it's confusing because then like I talk and I hear an echo. It's like, it's not like, I think Don has it set up where he hears himself when he talks. Me, I don't like to hear myself when I talk. Because then it's like, wait a minute, who's talking to me? Which one of y'all said something? Which one of y'all copied me? 4 hour not closing below. I just need the 4 hour to close bearish. I don't care if it closes below or not. How much you risk per trade? Yeah, it depends on the trade, but anywhere between 1 and 10%. 1 and 10. Can you explain if this 4 hour close changed anything? Yeah, it makes me want to take sells on the next hourly candle. Alright, lock it in, chat. We got less than a minute here. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if we can get a top wick here. Comes down and breaks the previous 4 hours. We're gonna scratch the idea and we're gonna remark everything. Or rethink everything. I'm looking for us to come up and tap roughly 1961 area. Oh shit, look at the song coming up in a minute. It's funny. %% with pineapples, yes. Why do people tend to use Oanda on the charts when it's not synced with their broker? Just pretty damn close with my broker, and it's very clean charts. No gaps, nothing like that. Kind of simple to see. But this isn't good. We don't want to see this off the rip. We wanted to see the top wick for an advantage point, but I guess it's just gonna fill. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this to set up now. We broke the previous candle high. We're gonna need to either close really bearish below 57.17 on a 30 or 15, or we're gonna still need to come back up here to maybe 1961, 64 areas. said, let's see how this first couple of candles on this hourly start opening up. Right? I'm gonna choke on this for a second. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. It is wild outside right now. Everything's flooded. The roads are flooded. Got fucking dolphins swimming down Collins Avenue. It's crazy. I wish I could have videotaped it just now. I walked outside. I hear a frog going, "Brrr," and I hear another frog from the neighbor's yard going, "Brrr." You guys ever seen the Budweiser commercial from like the late 90s, early 2000s? Talking about Bud. Wise. Bud. Wise. That's what it felt like. I was like, yo, tell me there's a Budweiser frog somewhere in my yard. That shit was... These frogs are on another level. Did you have any favorite job you did to gain capital? No, I fucking hated working, especially for other people. My favorite thing to do was not go to work, not have a boss. That was my favorite thing to do. Like, I know the shit that needs to get done. See, in my job, every job I've ever worked at, I was way better than what needed to be, right? So I would do things like I'd be done with the job, like they give me a 9 to 5, I'm done by 1. And what do I do by like for the rest of the hours, right? Like they still now they don't want to pay me for the rest of the hours, right? I got to do other shit. So is not an optimal employee. Optimal Wix would be an optimal boss. But I'd have to like be less than myself in order to, you know, stick around at a job. It's tough. Every job I've ever had, it was like, yo, like, you don't pay me enough. And then they're always like, sit here half the day, don't do shit. And I'd be like, look, just because I'm talented enough to get everything that you think should take 9 hours done in 4 hours, don't diminish what I do, the quality of what I do, just because I get it done better and faster. Like, what you're saying is counterintuitive. No, I will not advise them to go to college or teach them the financial route. If they want to go to college, I will support them with it. But I will not be the one making the decision or pushing it on them. I'll give them advice when they ask for it. Or when I can clearly see that they're not being logical. But not everything's about logic, right? Like, things have to make sense, but not, you know, not just make sense for you. Gotta make sense for them. Right? Pushing here. Pushing. And it sucks because we don't have a top wick on this. All we needed was a top wick. And you're not expecting this 4 hour to drive straight down here, because when the 4 hour closed like that, if you looked at the 15 and the 5, we printed a range. So as you print this range, you're expecting liquidity grab somewhere here, 59.60 area before driving down. But it never did that. It went straight down from the range on the 4 hour. The 4 hour open. You feel like you're just making somebody else better, not yourself. Yeah, but like working somewhere else, fine. Like I'll do a great job and like fine, but I'm not marketing anyone else. Like I will never work a marketing job for, you know, for anyone or go market a brand. Nah. If I'm out there putting my act, myself, my personality, my first impression behind something is going to be behind me. I'm not like, when you buy somebody else's product, just if I work there, doesn't mean you're getting a product that's as good as me. So I will never promote or work in sales for somebody else. Be motivated to. Not putting my likeness behind your product. No, I'm going to put it behind my product. That's the only way I would market. Because like, you need to build something, right? Go ahead, you can go build something, work in a factory, whatever you just do. They give you schematics, you build shit to the way it's supposed to be done, right? And everything, and it's just whatever. If you don't do it, they'll hire somebody else that can do it. But like marketing, if I don't do it, they'll never hire another Wix to do it. Never. Great vacuums. Don't recommend, but great vacuums. What up, Poland? What up, Warsaw? How long you been trading? You only started streaming a year ago? Yeah, we've been trading 4 years. No, we've been streaming. We've been on Don's stream, Don Donvo's stream. I'm on there since April of 2020. But on this Asian session, we've been streaming this for a year, over a year now. We've been streaming. Our first stream was summer of last year. Our first consistent streams, consistently streaming Asian every night, started in October of last year. How much money you think you can make in the next 5? Well, I don't concentrate. I don't know how much I'm gonna make tonight, tomorrow. I just know that my goal is just to come in here and win. I don't plan for money. The only plan I make is for time. I plan to make sure that this time is all me. From 8 to 10 Eastern, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. That's the only thing I make sure of. That's the only thing I worry about. Is making sure that I'm available to trade. Same time, same pair, every day. So that's it. If I do that and I win every day, I'll be pretty far. Yeah, growth over goals mindset, right? I don't make this my life, right? Peep game, chat. You want to live life. Don't let life live you. Right? Live life. Don't let life live you. Oh, there it goes. There's the 4-hour flip. Just no guarantee of us driving because the previous 4-hour closed very bearish. I'm thinking we can break the highs here and still come back down. This would be interesting if we break the highs here, make a top wick, and close bearish on the 30. So if that can happen, yeah, if we make a top wick here on the hourly right now, and then come back down and close bearish, we're still gonna take sells. When kids are asked what they want to be when they grow up, they say green MG. What's your profession? What profession do you want to have when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be the mod god. What? You ain't never heard of the mod god? It's because you don't trade, you unmillionaire ass bitch. Everybody knows the mod god. Talking to your parents and shit. That's what I want to be when I grow up, ma. The mod god. Your ma be over there like that, just. Where's my slippers? Be the my guy, ma. Have your dad take you out the back and just fucking choke the shit out of you for about 30 minutes. Fuck did you just... Hey, chat, it's just jokes, yo. Just jokes. Fucking laugh. The stream has been very entertaining. Yeah, tell me about it. All right, we got this top wick here now on the 4 and on the hourly. We flip bullish. Can we close bearish on the 30? Or if we close bullish on the hourly, I'm looking for a bottom wick to maybe 55 and to take a buy. To drive up to test new high. To take a buy here without getting a bullish hourly or a 30 closure because of the previous 4-hour closing bearish. So at any moment you can still flip on this 4-hour unless you get an hourly closure, a bottom wick to break the previous hourly, and then a bullish flip, at which point you can now take the buys into a bearish 4-hour candle, right? So if you were to close here now like this on this hourly, and if the next hourly came down and broke that low, you can start looking for a buy on the flip at this area because the previous 4-hour bearish, right? The previous 4-hour. So in order for us to start taking buys, we're going to need a closure and then a flip after grabbing orders. And it could happen on the 30 as well, but this is just what we're going to need. Until then, I'm expecting this to be just a top wick for the 4-hour, and I'm still expecting us to come down lower. Will we? I don't know. I don't know. Yo, thanks, Wix. I'm done. Well, then go watch the register. Do something. On to the next. Would I enter 1-hour break support? And if we close and then we get a top wick? Yeah, maybe. Daniel Pariso, welcome to the Zoom. $19K subs. Chat, if every single person on this stream right now subs to the channel, we'll be at 20K subscribers. It'll be the quickest 1,000 I've ever gotten. Wish you guys could see this. It's so cozy in here. Like, I can open the door outside and it's like fucking hell, all hell breaking loose over there. What's up, doodles? Anyway, it's all hell breaking loose over there. But inside, it's so peaceful. And I open the door and I just stand there right at the entrance, watching my neighbor's house just float away. Watching the other neighbor's car get flooded. And I smile. You know why I smile?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
It's so peaceful. You guys should join me in this joint here. Oh, all the liquidity we need is in my backyard right now. Straight cheese. Yeah, I grabbed some more liquidity right here. drive right now. Oh, there's the bearish reflip. 6 minutes here for the 30 to close. Let's see what happens. Matus. Damn, Zoom filling up. What flavor you rocking in your vape? Toby, this is kiwi, Kika kiwi flavor. Is it more like a rule or just a more probable outcome? What? Which part? Which part? Trading on steroids. You mean the reflip bearish? Oh no, I'm planning. I'm creating, planning for different situations. That's wild. I'm from New Zealand. Hey, you're a Kiwi. If you held your buy from 7 a.m. till now, you'd be up in a bit. What? I was up quite a bit. Ooh, this 15 might flip, huh? Interesting. Let's wait on this 30 close. Because what if it doesn't? That's just how gold moves. It likes to kick people out, then it goes in the direction of. Well, what about the people that stay on to go in the direction of? I just think that you haven't found your edge in that case. Or whatever you were. That wasn't the edge. Keep looking for that edge, and then apply. Analyze a hard buy? No, I analyze both a buy and a sell depending on how we start closing here. Depending on how we print. How we close and how we open. Oh, alright. Replying to someone else, yeah. I got you, Bleach. Damn, you're such a Bleach. Hey, don't bleach at me. Stop bleaching. Taking positions tonight? It doesn't depend on me. It depends on if the market sets up. We might. You need a blunt man? To do what? Roll one for you? Or you need a blunt, comma, man. Punctuation's important. What up, Tace? Matus? What's the deal? Damn, bougie. That's a big ass cup. What the fuck? I thought it was a big bowl. Show us that cup. That's a big ass cup. You don't have to type. You can unmute.
Bro, how are you?
What's up, y'all?
Damn, I can't do shit with y'all.
You can't do shit. Everything you got is oversized, dog. That's crazy. You sitting in like
Hey,
a
man.
bear chair right now. I know it.
Nah. Nah, I just need some tea before bed, man.
I mean, I got some tea, but it's not in a fucking 2-gallon cup. 16 ounces.
Nah, I've been like sick like the last week. Like, this is my first time being sick in like 4 years. It's weird.
Mm. It's tough. That's great. Or that's a big ass bulb too. Everything oversized on with that guy. Everything. Man is always hydrated. Yo, that cup, I'm telling you, he poured that tea like 4 weeks ago. He's drinking it all this time just to fucking chug it down. Damn, you wasn't sick during COVID, but you're sick now?
Yeah, nah, I made it through all of that. Just not sick at all. That's what I said. I just made that whole thing like not sick, and then I don't know. Last week, like Wednesday, I like woke up. I felt like like my throat started getting kind of itchy, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Ooh, you gotta get that
Really 4 hours
Zycam.
later,
Get that zinc.
got home from the gym, and it was a wrap.
As
That's
soon as
the
you
thing,
get
though.
that
I
itchy
take
throat,
zinc.
yeah. Get the Zycam and the Advil, the anti-inflammatory, that ibuprofen.
So I take zinc every day though, vitamin D, and then I have like vitamin C, and then I take black seed oil with
Oh, you
oregano
know
with black
about
seed
black
oil.
seed oil?
Yeah, and then I got some
No,
niacin too. So I
not
take niacin
everybody
every
knows
morning.
about black seed oil. That's a W.
Yeah, if
That's
you're a
like
dude,
a
you should be taking black seed oil. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah. Not everybody knows about that. All right, don't give out all the secrets here. All right, the 30 just closed, chat. 30 closed bear. Top wick. No top wick. Ooh. Kind of trickling down here. I don't like that. Actually, black seed oil's got a lot of benefits. Look it up, y'all. A lot of benefits. You know how I found out? Who put me on that? My loctician, the shorty that does my dreads, one that does my locks. She put me onto that. A lot of benefits. If it closes respecting 50 bullish. What I will say though is if we come up right now and tap 60, I will put a sell stop on the break of the lows. Because then there's no reason for us to flip. And if we do flip, there's no reason for us to then reflip bullish again until we grab more orders below the previous wick, which would be roughly 11 pips. But we would need to come up to 60 here. And we can't take wick entries. I mean, you can, but I can't take a wick entry because that's the point where the hourly will flip bullish. So we have no confirmation that it will drive down. But if it does, then we'll be in. How you determine the 60 level tap? Because I think that's where we drive from. On the higher time frame, on the daily, overall, I think that's where we drive from. If you look left on the 4 hour, we drove from right here, see? The 4 hour was drive from this area. One hour closure was here at 60.5. And then you had a wick up into that area into 60.42 that brought you down. So up into this area, right? Into this area. Because look, once it came down here and closed, see where the market came up? It wicked into this area and then it drove down. So that's what I'm gonna look for, a wick into that area and a drive down. Why? Because we've now created a bottom. We should have drove through, right? Why didn't we? If we were gonna drive there, why didn't we just drive through? We didn't, we rejected. So now I can't just take a sell expecting this to come back down. I'm gonna need to grab orders here, like it's done here, before seeing this. It may come up for orders. It may stay up there. We don't know. But then we're gonna need, if it stays up there, we're gonna see it on the hourly close. It could just resume the bearish trend, but you know what I mean? At this point over here, we have no confirmations, right? That's why we're saying it could, yeah, but so let's plan for it if it does. When it does. Now let's just, oh, it could drive there. Where's the edge gonna be? Where can we be ahead in the play? I don't know how you guys see the dislikes. I don't even see the dislikes, and it's my stream.
Who's this crazy here making a dislike?
Word. Bunch of crazies. 20 pips here, huh? No, oh, this is barely 10 pips. It's nothing. Just drives through to 55 here. If it does that, I mean, next hourly, we're going to look for top wick and sells. That's fine. Who's taking a buy in the chat? I think there were some people that already took the buys on the hourly flip. If it breaks the daily low, would we then look for a wick entry, or we would need more confirmations? I think if it breaks the daily low, you're going to need to wait for a 5-minute or 15 closure and a top wick. I want to see us finish the range after forming a resistance, right? I want to form a resistance to drive off of. If we're just driving down with no resistance, it's just, I'm going to need to see a strong closure. If this hourly now closes, let's say 56.2, right? 56 area, right? If it just drives straight through and closes there, I think we're going to take a sell off the rip, expecting wherever it is, either a top wick and come down or to drive down and fill the range to 54, right? So we'll play for 20 pips. But that's if we're able to close massively bearish right now. Right? We formed a bottom wick, and then we came up and we flipped on the 4 hour. We flipped on the hourly, created a small top wick, and then we reflipped bearish. So now if we continue driving bearish here and break the current candle low, re-break the low, close below there, close 5 at 56 flat, we might look for just sells off the rip. Yes, very true, Toby. Very true. People so hungry for success, they always trying to take a bite of yours, right? Hardest part is the psychology. Hardest part is putting everything together and figuring out what belongs, what doesn't belong. Right? Because you don't know what you don't know. Say it all the time. It'd be great if you knew what you don't know, and then you could go learn it and go apply it. But like this, you don't even know. A lot of you don't even know where to look, like what nuances to pick up on, what nuances to ignore. Right? That's the difficult part, putting everything together. That comes with experience. Only with experience. Yeah, we must sit here and pay attention and watch. If this closes doji, I'm looking for a top wick still to 60 and to fill the range down. Closes bullish, changes things up a bit. We're looking for a bottom wick and a flip up. All the time. That's why it's good to be on the wicks. Absolutely. Hold on a second, chat. Good to be home. Thanks for all you do. Well, trading will teach you that, because it doesn't matter how much success you've had in any other industry that you've done or any other job you've done. Right? Doesn't matter how successful you were in other aspects of your life. It does not translate into success here in trading. And that's a massively humbling factor. I don't care if you're a NASA scientist, the world-renowned surgeon, right? The president, I don't care. Like, what you are. Shit will humble you if it's something you try to take seriously and learn, and you were successful somewhere else. This shit's gonna take time. So far, I think we have a W session. Of course, we haven't placed a trade yet, but we have deepened our knowledge and shown patience on the whole. Fate always reward us for this. Yeah, I mean, this is massively valuable. Knowing when to away from the trade, just as important as knowing when to take one. Been saying that for years. Why do we expect it to go to 1954 and then drive up? Well, 54 is a higher time frame support here. See this strong rejection here? We came down. That's a really heavy rejection. I think we'll see some play at that area, or we can come down, make a bottom wick right now. So here's the thing: 15 minutes for this hourly to close. If this hourly closes this bullish, the next one opens up with a bottom wick and breaks this hourly low, current hourly. Right at that moment, it's going to be the previous hourly low. We're going to take buys to come up. If it closes massively bullish, right? And with a top wick. Massively bullish, I mean above 595. $15 with no top wick, huh? We're forced. Well, I'm forced to wait. No top wick on that 15 could bring us down here. Make a flip, but it could also bring us down there. 50-50. Maybe we close doji, then a top wick, and then we look for sells. You're in sells very bearish? Yeah. We were. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. This isn't bad. Let's see if we can close like this. If we can close, say above here. I'm looking for a bottom wick. We Gucci. It can still go down. Yeah, we kind of have to wait for the closure here. Ten minutes. All right, let's check out the 23-minute time frame. See what it's doing here. Ooh, we're coming up here. We're driving up on the 23. Yes. Damn. Damn. Holy shnikes. All right, chat. I think we got a few minutes here for the hourly closes. I'm not looking for a position here until it closes. I'm gonna look for a bottom wick. Whoa, that's a nice 5 opening here. Might push up, yeah. But I'm not getting in until the hourly closes at the very least. No point of me getting in right now when I know I'm gonna expect a pullback on the next hourly for me to get in. Okay. So let's just light this joint. Perfect. We lit. We lit, y'all. Damn, where the fuck is all this water gonna go? I'm gonna need the neighbors to take on some of this. I took a picture, but it doesn't do it justice. I just took a picture to show how my pool is overflowing, but it really doesn't do it justice. It just looks like a little puddle. It's not a little puddle. It's fucking overflowing. This motherfucker dangerous right now.
It is danger for the kids, you know?
Hold on, I don't hear you. I'm in a fucking 80-degree hurricane right now. 80-mile-per-hour wind hurricane. You know what I got going on right now, Chad? I can't put the joint out because everything is wet. So whatever I put it out on, it's gonna soak it. I won't light it. My ashtray is soaked too. Fucking first world problems. This shit is wild. Can hear all that rain. Yeah, it's crazy. Infinity pool. Put it in the microwave. Yo, that's a goated story. I can't believe it lit. That past the dank, bro. Straight cheat. Believe me, if you were here, I'd pass it. Wouldn't even charge you. Looks, what is your first high experience or the funny story? Many times. Many times I told this. The first time I've ever smoked. It was with my boy, and he was a DJ, and he had a gig to go to, right? He was doing a set, and I went with him. I told this story where I got high, and I couldn't handle it, and I was sitting there shaking in the DJ booth, so he took me to the back, and he was like, yo, here, this is the cook, all right? And he introduced me to the cook for the place, and he was like, yo, this guy's first time smoking, get him sober now. So the cook grabbed the bottle of Henny, dragged me outside, and made me do jumping jacks. And after every set of jumping jacks, he'd pour me a shot of Henny. And then I was lit in the back, just sitting on a tree stump. And the DJ comes out after his set, and my boy, and he was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I told you to get him sober. He fucked me up. I was so done for. My first time smoking, I didn't know what to expect. I was shaking. I was doing the Harlem Shake, the fucking every shake. Yeah. Done. What kind of remedy was that? I don't know, but I came outside and the cook was like, yo, I know what you need. And he went inside, grabbed a bottle of Henny. He was like, look, do 20 jumping jacks right now. I did 20 jumping jacks. I was like, all right, maybe that'll sober me up. I did 20 jumping jacks. He's like, all right, sit down. Pours me a shot, hit that. I was like, yo. I was hitting the Harlem Shake. I did the grabbed my leg, everything. Damn, the cook was having fun? Yeah, because after like 5 or 6 shots, he was like, all right, I gotta go. I'm done for the night. Later. And he dipped. And I just ended up sitting there on a tree stump in the back, trying to figure out what life is about. I was like, one day they will find me. Somebody will find me. How old were you? I was 20. I was 19 or 20.
19 maybe.
Ever talk to that cook again? Yes, many times since. But the last time I talked to him was like 15 years ago. I've seen him there.
Wait, why didn't he just give you some food?
I don't know. Oh, no, he did. Like some buffalo wings. But he was like, no, that's not what you need. I tried to have a wing, and he was right. I couldn't chew. I couldn't find my tongue. Nothing. I was like, fuck. I'm fucked up. Like, how the fuck do I chew now? Like I looked at it, and it felt like it was too far to reach. 14 years ago? No, this was a good like 20 years ago.
That reminds me of a college story.
Like
Oh man, I don't know if I should say it.
I don't know. You have an audience of 640 people here. It's up to
No,
you.
so senior year, I worked at a part-time job at a swim school, and everybody there was college students, so they didn't care. They were like, as long as you showed up to work sober, like that's all they cared about. And I remember my roommates at the time were like just stoners, and but I mean everybody had good grades, right? We handled business. They were like, hey man, have you ever had Girl Scout cookies? I'm like, what is Girl Scout cookies? He's like, come over here. So hit the bong, and next thing I know, I was like, okay, I got work in 2-3 hours. I should be okay.
Fucked you up.
Terrible decision. I go lay down for like 2-3 hours, wake up, still hitting. I remember like trying to drink a cup of water. I couldn't even drink water. It was just all bad. And I had to drive all the way across the city to get to the swim school. luckily it was windy that day, and I walk in. This girl goes, "It's like, why are your eyes so red?" I was like, "Oh, it's windy outside. I just my contacts are messing up."
Cause I smoke, bitch.
And I just
what the fuck?
and I just remember being so paranoid because I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm gonna get fired." Like, I thought it would be done. I thought it would be gone in like 3-4 hours.
Nah.
And then luckily, the kid I was supposed to teach that day, my first class, didn't show up. So she didn't show up. And I just remember just drinking a ton of water. I remember my friend Chandler come in and she looks at me and she was like, "You're high as fuck, aren't you?" I was like, "No." She's like, "No,
I
I
know what you're
know.
talking
I
about.
know." And then I
Yo,
went out there, got in the water for my second class, and then just second, third class, just sobered up being in the water. And I
yo,
was like,
that's
just completely
swimming.
dodged a bullet.
That's swimming. That's nothing. That's you fucking around with people's lives. I was over there working in a bank, investing people's money, getting lit. Like, you know what I mean? All you're doing is just saving lives. Money. That's way crazier than saving their life. Like, I'd be walking in from a lunch break, smelling like a fucking dispensary just fucking burnt down, and I went to save it, and I carried out all the weed out of it to save it. That's what the fuck I smelled like it was burning. I'd be walking in talking about, a fixed annuity at this point would be a really good option for you.
Just walking in smelling like a skunk. The funny thing is, all those
I could
buddies,
write a
they
whole
all
life
went
policy for you right now, and your children will love you for eternity. Lit as hell.
I mean, all those buddies went on to be lawyers right now, so
Oh, chat, hold on a second.
it
We
all
just closed above.
it all
Hold
worked
on.
out.
The weed worked for everybody. Again, we just closed above. I want to see what kind of bottom wick we get here. The hourly just closed massively bullish. Let's see. Are we respecting anything here? Not really, huh? Is this it? Is that the wick? Let's see if we could come down a bit further. If this is it, I mean, I don't know. I'm not planning on taking this. A lot of volume. Let's see. No, let's see the 15. The 5 didn't close. I'm gonna look for a steeper bottom wick. But if we don't get it, I mean, if it drives up here, it drives up. Yeah. Yes. What's our advantage point here? 12 pips, 13 pips. Let's see. It's tapped the most recent, right? Which means it could flip, might not drive, but if it's tapped the overall here at 59.59, I'd be a lot more comfortable in the flip. Just don't know if we'll come down that far. That was a pretty strong rejection. It makes sense for it to now drive. Let's see, chat. Maybe if it rebreaks its own low here, this wick that it made, I'm gonna look for a buy. If it drives up here, I mean, I think we'll call it a session. You can probably take it, but I want a steeper bottom wick. The 30 everything below the hourly respected. So that's what I'm thinking. There's gonna be some play here before it drives, but it can definitely absolutely drive here. There it goes. Let's take one. I mean, you can. I'm not in this. There's a lot of bullish volume. I want that buy off a support, not just in the middle of the drive here. Yeah, if we can re-break the lows of this current candle, I'll be looking for a buy. But like I said, there's a lot of bullish momentum here in this candle. In the previous hourly. Look at that. That's a really strong closure. It might just rip up. Well, what's the stops here then? Stops really are not that bad. Five's closing here in 20 seconds. Right, that's the first 5 of this hourly. Ooh. Not bad, that's a strong push. Just tried to drive down and didn't, right? It's 30. Bound to break the high here. Give me a fucking bottom wick. Yeah, it grabbed orders here. This might be the drive. I can't do anything without coming back down, grabbing these orders. Because look, it just grabbed orders here, right? Came up to here. This 5's gonna leave a top wick in 3 minutes if it doesn't drive. Yeah, rebreak of its high, 5, 9. We early? Yeah, it broke it. We should see a pop here. Okay, so what I will do, if this doesn't drive now and breaks, because we broke the previous hourly high, I will wait for this to re-break the low. At that point now, if we flip and break the high after that, after we break this low, then that's going to be our positions. We're going to have buy stops on the break of the high. Okay, here we go. We're coming down. Try to come down, but didn't, huh? Is that it? Yeah, it's re-breaking its own high. Chat, I'm gonna take a buy right here. And I'm gonna have my stops. I just took a buy as it rebroke its own high. I'm gonna expect, so what happens is we get really, really good stops here, and I'm gonna expect us to reject at least at 19. That's the next rejection area, and I'm looking to take this to 69, and we have pretty good stops here. Because if we re-break the lows, it's only a 47 pip stop. So what I looked at here is for the 15 and the 5 to start coming back bearish, and it rejected, it tried to head bearish, right? It made that bottom wick, and it just started coming up. Frame now falling in line. That's what I looked at, right? And we're in the middle. I know the 5 closed no top wick, but we're in the middle of a 15 candle, so I'm looking for this to fill the range. Our advantage point is 1963 here, 1963.2. That's where I'll be looking to manage risk. Now, a lot will depend on how this 15 closes as well. Don't forget, because the previous 5 had no top wick. We could still come back in range, but on the higher time frame, the hourlies broke the previous hourly high, the 30s broke the previous 30 high, the 15 high, the 5 broke the previous 5 high. So all the time frames aligned there, and now the 4 hour has broke the previous 4 hour high. Yeah, I'm running at about 5 pips here, but 15 will be a key closure. Yeah, I only saw about 6 pips. It's always so early with the W spams. We don't know. This could be a top wick for the 4, right? We just have a pretty decent stop. Like, this is one of the lowest stops we've had in a long time. Really wanted a steeper bottom wick on this hourly to have a great advantage point, but we will see. Once we fill this wick here, though, at 62.2, I think I'll be going break even, 62.5. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of filled that range there. I want another pop. One more pop if we can do that. Would then like to go break even. Struggling here, huh? What do we have? Yeah, 8 pips. I'm not break even yet, chat. Did fill this wick. I think if we come back now, there would be a chance of flipping. So now that we filled our advantage point, 62, right? We filled this wick. I don't think we should come back. We're either gonna smash through it or we're gonna reject and come back into range. So I'm expecting us to smash right through it. So break even here. But I haven't closed anything, chat. I'm waiting for one more push up. We might not get it. We might see pullback in the bottom wick on the next candle, but push up should. Hold on 1 second. So let me actually bring my stops to break even. Yeah, I got both positions at break even. And when I say both positions, chat, I take 2 positions. So my position is broken up into 2. That's how I close half. I close one and let the other one rock typically. We survive. You see, we reached the hourly resistance here, but we are rejecting. We're not smashing right through it. And the idea was to smash right through it. I'm still in. I'm about 3 pips here. Still in. This shit survives, yo. This would be wild if this is the top wick for the 4 hour, because look, we reached the 4 hour resistance here as well. And we broke the previous 4 hour high. Imagine if that's the top wick for the 4 hour. Once the 4 hour flips here, you guys are good to go. Good to go down. Yo, tell me we fucking survived just now. No, this is it for me. It's just these two positions. If it's either gonna survive and run, or I don't think we will, chat. We got the 5 closing bearish at resistance. I think we might get a top wick on the next 5 and come down back in range. I don't think we'll survive this. Yeah, the 5 closed bearish here in 15 seconds. Unless it just miraculously runs over. And when it does that, now in order for you to drive up, you're going to need to break the low of the previous 5 because it closed bearish. Should you re-enter? No, I wouldn't re-enter here. This is it for the... So it's just... We spent the most, you know, the highest volume time. Yeah, there you go. I'm out. BE hit. BE number 32. And I mean, understandable with the fact that this is the slower, you know, volume session. That was a great rejection there on the hourly, but now that rejection might have been the pullback on the 4 hour. That might have been the top wick for the 4 hour to start coming down. Right? Don't forget this 4 hour here to the left, right? At some point this candle looked like this. Right? At some point that candle looked like that. And what happened? It closed bearish. Right, so the same thing might happen here. We're extremely bullish right now, but look, we broke the previous high over there. Same thing, you broke the previous high here. Nope. So you broke the previous high and then drove down. Same thing here, broke the previous high. That might be your push down. That might be the liquidity for the push down. How do we know that it's not? Well, you end up waiting for the 4 hour close at 1 a.m. Eastern, right? And once it's closed bullish, then you're waiting for a bottom wick to enter for buys. Because now then you know you're coming up. Damn, UMB already? Yeah, because I'm going to expect this to pull back now. Why didn't we just drive straight through? We should have driven, like if that was enough volume, we should have driven straight through. If we didn't and we rejected, I'm going to expect to break the current candle lows before we drive up, whether it's on this 30 or the next. You feel me? Damn, that's 2 break-evens this week. That's been our week. That's been our Asian session. 2 break-evens. I mean, New York's been driving, but Asian's kind of been drying. Right? New York drives, Asian drives. Look at this range. Meanwhile, fucking New York does all this shit right here. And then we get all this shit right here. And not like you can't take advantage of it, right? There's still good fucking 80 pip range here from 57 to 65. But we're going to need better entries, better closures, more closures. We're going to need some more time. Just ease to 32, otherwise I'll forget. Well, with you guys, I'll never forget. We'll make sure I don't. Well, I guess we're eating public sushi tonight. No fillet mignon. I guess it's public sushi. Oh man, hell yeah. It's glizzy water time. 2-minute. Oh, the cup of noodles. Don't start with the cup of noodles. Damn. Chat. Drop a like. Sub to the channel. If you're new here, turn on your notifications after you sub to the channel, and please ask questions. Not now. It's too late now. Stream's over, but middle of the stream.
No, they will ask now.
They're like, actually, you know what? No. Nobody, absolutely nobody. And then Damon, like, I got the outro credits, and Damon's like, but you didn't answer my question. Where's Damon at? He used to be here every day asking questions. Now he got all his questions answered and doesn't show up. You see what it is? No more questions, I guess. Oh, he was here? Did he say bye? He didn't say bye to me. Yeah, he is using. He said, Wick saying, answering my questions, I'm a dip. I've answered every question he's ever had. See how much I care? Remember, Damon. Can I dip? Can I breathe? All I do, all I be. You guys know who that is? You guys don't know who that is. How to identify a range? Well, when in doubt, zoom out. That's the motto I live by, right? And when we zoom out, higher time frame ranges become, right? Yeah. The hourly resistance. Levels we tend to drive from, right? Not levels we tend to push off of and drive, not really levels we keep respecting. You remember me, Wix? Money Sosa, of course. Who can forget that name? Best advice you could give to traders by experience? Show up to the New York session live stream every day for the next 2 months, 3 months. Hosted by yours truly, Don. Hey, Dombo. Right on time. Homie drops a dono. Thank you for the $139.99 Canadian, which is about $4 US. Appreciate that, brother. You made money. Technically, I made money today. I was there for the New York session. Get it? New York session. I was there. I made money. So if you're a new trader and you show up, that's going to push you in the best position to make money. Money. That's for the sushi. Or that's for that public sushi. Use that donation to buy a mic. Where the fuck you think I'm gonna buy a mic at? Five Below? The Dollar General? What the fuck? Y'all gonna see me in here with a Fisher Price microphone talking mad shit. Talking about I'm using Legos to hold it up on my table. These are wild. Been saying he needs to get. Alright, don't jump onto the fucking chorus here, please. Definitely not from the workout. Hey, you still have a bench from the workout, dude. Alright? And it works perfectly fine. Wait, let's get rid of this. I'm a new hire. Are you in buy? Wait, who hired Romano? Who hired Romano Bain? There's a whatchamacallit? What chain of command in here. You can't just be asking, are you in a buy when you're a new hire? Gotta reach out to the mods. Say, mods, can I talk? Mods will, then you voice it to them, they bring it up to me. Chain of command. You just went right over Green's shoulders, man. Went right over Green's head. Downvolt watching on the big screen, yeah. The 55-inch with no internet yet. Unless Downvolt on a hotspot right now in the new crib. It's crazy. Downvolt's hotspot is faster than my fucking Wi-Fi. Toys R Us Mike hits hard. Yeah. I don't wanna grow up, but even if I did, I'll always be a Toys R Us kid. I'm from Suriname. We don't speak English. I'm from the tip of America's dick and all we do is stroll here, so what? Welcome to the stream. We're glad to have you. Now make sure you show up here every day. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern. And awesome. Are you at the tip? Look at the United States. Look at the map. Pull it up on a map. Been here every day. W. Unlike, not something I can say for Don Vo. He ain't been here in like 4 weeks. Day just to mute Wix. W. Using hotspot. Nice. You need some pillows in that place. You need some chairs, some pillows, and you're good. Netflix and chilling. Need some covers, some pillows, some blackout shades. How do you live with yourself in the morning with no blackout shades right now? Unlimited data. Yo, I've had unlimited data for 20 years. Data back when people, like, when this shit was like urban legend, like a myth. You got unlimited? How? How did you pull that off? So what? Now you don't have to wait till 9 p.m. to make a phone call? Y'all remember that? No, you are too young. Anybody remember when you get nights and weekends free in your plan?
Oh, man, I remember that.
Remember, you'd be like, so how many minutes I got? Damn, but nights and weekends are free? It'd be like 8:40 and you ain't picking up the phone, just wait until 9 p.m. Just like you missed phone calls from 5 to 8. You missed like 40 phone calls just to call 20 people back at 9. Oh, 9 p.m. was the cell phone time. Everyone you know, they would have a cell phone, nobody on the phone. As soon as 9 p.m. hits, boom, everyone's dialing everyone back. It's free. Damn. Right? New generation will never run. Who had the nights and weekends? With like 100 free texts. I was nasty with the T9. I'm still nasty. I could go blindfolded with the T9 and write out a fucking term paper on a fucking T9 keyboard. Once I move in, about to be in every session. W. Can't wait. All right, gang. So I think we're gonna call it here. We broke the previous 4-hour highs, but at any moment, 4 hours closed bearish. So at any moment, we could still 4-hour. If you guys are looking for buys, I would wait for this closure and wait for the next catalyst, which is the next market open time, which would be pre-London around 1 a.m. Eastern in about 2.5 hours. 2 hours, 25 minutes here, right? Once this 4-hour closes, if it closes bullish, you're looking for that bottom wick. Ideally, it breaks the previous 4-hour low. We can tap 54.37 here. It would be sweet, right? If this is how we can open up on the next 4-hour candle, this would be 1 a.m. Volume would be coming in, and if this is what we do off the rip, we're going to drive up to retest the highs, right? That's what we're going to look for. Okay? So just make sure you're patient enough to wait and see this candle through, to see it close. And once it closes, that's your high volume times opening up again. London will be opening up. Volume coming into the market. You got a bullish 4-hour close, and if you start off at the next 4-hour at 1 a.m. with a bottom wick, your workflow is happening. Make sure you recognize it and hop on. Wicks I want to mod. Well, you need to show up here consistently for a long time, and maybe the mods will notice you. Hey, 6 months. Appreciate that. Yo. Don just fucking dropped 2 bills here on stream. Dropped the Cino for the $100 flex room. Nice. And dropped the $140 just to say Asian Demon. See, that's support. These are true friends. True friends.
Blackberry.
Forecast. True. I think Don will fucking send me his old mic. I want the Michael Jackson mic. I don't know what that is. You had the Blackberry. Blackberries were dope. Like, Blackberry was the new age of cell phones. Like, that was like after 2 cell phone ice ages, right? You had to survive the first cell phone ice age and the second one ice. And once you survive that, you got to go on to a Blackberry.
You seem like you had a sidekick though.
Yeah, sidekicks were gangster. I like the sidekick.
I remember people used to just walk around and just flip their phone out. A little like directional ball would be like changing colors. Like everybody had a sidekick. I remember that growing up.
Yeah, and then everybody had the Nextels, the chirps, the and you couldn't turn it off.
Oh,
It
the
was
Boost
like,
Mobile?
No, before Boost Mobile, it was Nextel. It used to be called Nextel. And yeah, you'd be sitting in class, right? And you can't turn it off. It's either you shut everything off where you can't hear it, or like you have everything on and that chirp was always on. You'd be sitting in class and your friends just be like, "Hey, pussy boy, you coming outside? We smoking a joint." Like on the whole class. And you'd be like, "Damn, my bad, y'all." And you'd be taking an exam in class and that shit would be to the whole class. Like, fuck, forgot to turn down with this chirp. Call my parents. Nokia had Snake on it? Yeah, and Tetris. Used to be crazy at Tetris. If you had a BlackBerry, you were important. And there's one company, BlackBerry. Hey, if you worked in the city, you were getting a company BlackBerry. All right, chat. Let's call it a stream because we're overstaying our welcome here in the markets, and we're not looking for a position until the next catalyst, the next high volume time. All right. What did we learn today? Besides that, Wix now has enough donations to get a new mic. What did we learn today, chat? I would say the takeaway. Smoke, yeah. Don't eat yellow snow. Advantage points matter? Yes. Discipline, risk management, and patience. W. Live life, chat. Don't let life live you. I'll leave you with that. Mod God and the rest of the mods, Don Vo, appreciate you, big homie, or little homie. I don't know which one it is. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for showing up to the streams and bringing some vibes. All the mods, I appreciate you all. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Thank you so much for coming through day in and day out, night in and night out, supporting and actually helping yourselves, right, and trying to get better. Zoom.
Well, bro,
Mateus.
have a nice day. See you, bro. Have a nice day.
Consistently.
See you, bro.
Yes, fucking bowl and
See
cup
you, bro.
energy. Always everything oversized.
See you, bro.
An oversized good night to you, my man. An oversized. Oh, wait. I got Don Juan in here. Shit, everything is oversized in this house. He's got like 40-foot ceilings too. It's crazy. All right, chat. Let's call it a session. Let's bring out our dancing song, and I guess we can call it a stream here.
Wow, I feel good.
All right. Good night, everybody. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Eduardo, my bad. I just saw you. Join earlier next time. We start at 8 p.m. I'll let you in the Zoom.